hello. Hey, witchy goddess. How's my girl doing? How are you? Hello, everybody. I just realized I need to put my earbuds in. Because if not, y'all going to be getting some extra stuff. So, I'm making lots of noise. Sorry about that. Welcome to my channel. I am the Witchy Dragon, and we're going to play some Sims tonight. I'm in a Sim mood, so I hope you are too. And is the Witchy Goddess ready for a little bit of Sims? Huh? That's my girl. So those of you who do not know, the Witchy Goddess is my oldest daughter, and she's here supporting me, and I appreciate her very much. And if you look at my video from the other day, actually it was yesterday, you will see my grandson, which is her son. We were doing a little Sims. We were doing the farming simulator, which is cool. So, but it is Sim time, and I'm trying to get all these to go out. So before I go too much further, I just want to make a couple of announcements. There is a wonderful streamer that if you could follow her, I would really appreciate it. Her name is Minna Small. I'm going to put it here in the chat. So, yeah, I have to do my own chat rules. Is that hilarious or what? But it's Minna Small. Make sure I did that right. And if you could follow her, that would be wonderful. If I could figure out how to make that into an actual link, I'm working towards learning how to do things like that. But if you could give her, just a follow, that would be wonderful. If you see her on, once you're following her, and we're trying to get her to affiliate level. As myself, I'm trying to get up to affiliate. So if you could just... Thank you, baby. But if you could just follow her, and if you see her streaming, just, you could lurk in her channel for a little bit so she could be consistent. If you see me streaming, could you lurk in my channel as well so we can get our stream up? That would be absolutely wonderful. I think we would all appreciate it. And this Wednesday at noon Eastern Daylight Time, she is going to put up and do a shell challenge. So if you love to build in The Sims, please check that out. Go to the gallery. She's going to upload it, and then on not this coming Saturday, but Saturday the 3rd, September 3rd. Oh my God, it's going to be September 3rd. On her channel, she's going to go to the gallery, and we're going to look at everybody's shell. So we have a shell challenge from her coming up, and I'm really excited about that. And so I'm just putting it out there. If you're into shells, let's check it out. So let me see if let's see if it's still working. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still learning all this. It's all good. And booyah. There we are. So that is awesome. Makes me feel good. Let me roll over here. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing? I think I'm going to play a little something, something. Hey, Witchy Minx. That's my other baby. Hello. As you notice, I went to her. She just made this amazing build, and she was showing me on her stream. And look at this. Is that not gorgeous? It is absolutely gorgeous. So I grabbed it real quick, and I'm going to check that out. Hello.
I got my PS4 going for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. So my youngest daughter is also with me. Hey, Lauren. Lauren, if you don't know, and Nikki. Oh, my God. Is it morning for you, Nikki? You are so amazing. That is awesome. So Minna Small, she did this. Is this absolutely beautiful? I love it. And she is been very supportive of me. And if you get a chance, if you could follow her, it's Minna Small. We're trying to get her up to affiliate status too, but she's been playing The Sims for years. Absolutely. Oh, there she is. Hey, Minna Smalls here. But if we could give her a follow, and if you see her on, that would be amazing. She just needs to get 3. I like to say 4. People, watching her, so we can get her up. That would be awesome. So anyway, she's got a shell challenge coming up on Wednesday. So she's going to do the shell. It's at noon Eastern Daylight Time. Did I say that right, Minna? Eastern Daylight Time. And she's going to be reviewing this shell that she puts up. And everybody, if you put one up, if you watch this, we're going to look at it not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. She's going to give everybody time. So, and Lauren, we know you want to build and you want to show us this stuff. I know you want to do it, Lauren. You may not think you do, but we know you want to get your sim build on. I know you do. So I'm just being real positive about that, right? I'm going to go ahead and load this up real quick while we're waiting. Building is awesome. I know it is. It is so awesome. So I did really well. I don't know if y'all look at that. Yeah, we're just in a little bitty place, but that's what we're going to do. I just love that you guys came on tonight. It's so nice. I hope everyone is doing well today. I had an interesting day at work, but I'm very grateful that I did not have to do any COVID testing today. I'm getting a little tired of this COVID stuff. And I'm saying that nicely. I'm getting a little tired of it. It's what it is. I know we're in a whole different... I don't understand why this man just walks through the door, though. That's the one thing I don't know. He just walks through this wall. And they're just talking to the toilet. And Minna, the witchy goddess, that's my daughter. That's my oldest daughter. And she's here supporting me. I know they just walk right through this wall. It's like, I didn't invite you and you're just walking in the wall. So I know Minna's got a great series going on that I try to catch at noon when I'm at work. And so this is my girl. I haven't even had a chance to show her off to you. I just absolutely love her. This is Heather Hart. This is her. She looks so cute. I love her in the new hair. Oh my God, Nicole. GTA. I was getting down on some GTA last night. I don't know if you saw that, but I hooked up. I hooked up with One Pump, and we got down with it. I had so much fun. And my daughter, Witchy Goddess, she's got, I know, you'd think they knock on the wall, right? But she just got her Xbox back. So there is opportunity for us to play some GTA together. I'm just saying. And if we do, I'm streaming it. Booyah. Oh, you did see my pink card? Well... You know where I got that from? The Witchy Goddess. She's really good at she was really into the pink there for a while, and it just kind of rubbed off on me for a little while. Just saying. But all is well. I had a purple one. I'm probably going to go back to the purple because that was my favorite. It was definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. I think... Did you have a pink one? You had a pink one. I know. I'm thinking purple, though, because purple's really that prosperity vibe I got going on. Oh, my goodness. We have 7 viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Come on in, lurk, chill out. We're going to do a little bit of Sims up in here. I'm excited. I didn't have a long day after all. I thought it might be long today. I was a little tired. Let me just get straight up with you. Because yesterday I got up at 4. I simmed. And Lauren, you were awesome. You helped me with the raid. It was my very first raid. And I had like tears in my eyes. I was so happy. I don't know if you saw that. I was kind of hoping nobody would see that I was so moved and so touched. But then again, it's what it is. Oh, I like that. Nicole, black with midnight purple. I have to check that out. Lauren, you're awesome. It was so wonderful. And I was just all kind of teared up. But then my son ended up coming on. The goddess was here. We all started talking. I said, well, when I finish this, when I finished her and we did the goth, then that was it. Then I was going to end up playing farming. Well, we played farming. And then I played farming with my grandson. And it was hilarious. I'm just saying. When I get with my children, it can be very, very funny. I did not know I was a backseat plower until I handed the reins over to my grandson. And he was not staying as in line as I wanted him to. Just saying. And I'm like, you need to move that plow over, honey. You need to move the plow over. And I was just like, oh my God. Am I really that OCD that I'm telling my 6-year-old grandson, you need to line that up, buddy. Line it up. That was too much. And then I ran over a little section and ruined the little crop. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to tell Uncle Bubba you did that. It was very funny. It was very funny. And he told me he had my back. That little boy said he had my back. He said, don't you worry about Uncle Bubba. I got you, Meemaw. It was wonderful. Oh, kids are great. They are so great. And that was a highlight. And I found, so I got my Stream Deck, everybody, which is cool, and I just have to figure it out. But I realized in Sissy, which I call the Witchy Goddess Sissy, by the way. So if you hear me say Sissy, I'm talking to her. I can't help it. She's been Sissy since she's been a toddler. So I said, I realized today that what I need to do, yeah, she's Sissy. What I need to do is remember when Jace was out with the swing set and he was practicing the hula hoop and it went round, 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 and then it fell down and then he's like, done. Okay. I want to make a little video of just that little section, and I think I could show that in my stream. Like if somebody does something or I finish or complete something, I'm going to pop that little thing and we'll see him wiggle and go down, but I need your permission to do that. He didn't tell me. I said, can I have you do it? He doesn't even remember it. He doesn't remember it. But I think if he sees it, he'll let me do that. And especially if I'm playing farm with him and he finishes something, I could do that. He could wiggle. Say done. It's the cutest video. Let me just say it's the cutest video. So now I just need to pull it up. I did it on my phone, so I think I could make that happen. I think I could anyways. So let me see. What am I doing? Okay. So this is Heather Hart and she's hungry. All right. Let me get you some. Yeah, Trickna, you too, baby. Let's just have dinner. Let's just have dinner. So she's a spellcaster. For those, I love you. I love you so much, Sissy. Thank you so much because I think it'll be hilarious. And I think everybody would love to see my little grandson. And I know I would love to see it every time. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched it. She's a spellcaster because that's how I roll. I love me some spellcasting. And we are going to do, I think Vitor is my next gig. Yeah. Vitor, and it's a gig. It's a level renovation, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna try it. I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. So thank you. Oh, I got more viewers. This is so awesome. And we're playing The Sims. So my plan is I'm doing also the scenario with her to get 1,000,000 simoleons. So I think what I'd like to do, and y'all can chime in and tell me if you think that's cool or not, no holds barred, just tell me the truth. But I thought now after she eats, I'm going to finish this bathroom. It's not really much. I need to put a towel up or something like that. That's really all I'm going to do in there. But I'm going to finish this is the closet here. I think I have enough simoleons to finish the closet, and then the bedroom. Well, maybe not enough for the bedroom to decorate, but I could put some more lighting in here and maybe some window treatment. I think there could be enough of that. And then my goal is she totally finishes this apartment, and then we're going to move to another apartment and we're going to do that one. So maybe this apartment first. I really love this one, but I don't want her to live in the TLC one. That just, bleh. if I could get rid of that TLC. I mean, it's the roaches and the mice don't bother me as much as those roaches. I just don't like them. I'm just being straight up. I just don't like mice. I mean, so I don't like mice, but I really don't like roaches. And that apartment has them. But I thought we could do this apartment up, and then we go to the next one, and then we just maybe redo some apartments. And I love this. This is your bed, sissy. I got all these pretty skulls on it, and it's pink. I think I showed you that yesterday, didn't I? I think it's going to be good. Oh, really? Mortimer? Really? Was he saying? Oh, yeah, do a new career. So she's about to leave. So before she leaves, I'm going to go ahead and do this part. Yeah, that is your bed. Now, if they were sugar skulls, I think that would be even more for you because you really like the sugar skulls. All right. All right, so don't worry, Minna. I got your back, girl. We're going to get everybody to check out your shell challenge because I am excited to figure out what you are going to put together. So I don't know if you're going to do just a room or if you are going to do, a whole house. Don't make it too complicated for me, okay? That's all I'm asking. Not too complicated. I go easy on me the first time. And I am not using the Sims 3 camera, so I'm using the Sims 4 in this because I'm just used to it. So I come in at a strange angle like that, but I think that's pretty good. I may have to put, I'm pretty sure I may need to put move objects on. Yeah. Just so I can put in the towel rack. I mean, I don't really want a lot in here, but we'll put a couple things in. Unless you guys have some ideas. The Sims Fixer Upper, right? Gross. I don't want that one. Not that one. There's 2, I think, that have the TLC, which is, I just don't like it. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't know what else to say. My bad. It's great gameplay. But when I'm playing and I see the mouse run by, I'm grossed out. But when I really see the roaches, and it's just enough. That's too much. It's too much. All right. Let me get to the right thing. And get a little excited. I already put that in there. So we want to do... I don't know. I really like the yellow. And I wanted it to look... I don't know. Is that going to be too plain? I don't know. Let me see that. That might be a little too plain. I don't care for that one too much. Not for this. Let's see. I do like this one. And then sometimes I think, am I putting way too much yellow in? This one's nice. I don't know why when I'm clicking it's not coming over. No, I don't. Let me look. Yeah, let's go with this one. The more white. I think that's a little more. We'll go down. One more. Yep. And then I will do one more. Right above. Let's try to center that just a little bit. Now, I don't know how that's going to look. Yep. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And let's look for something. I'm learning to do stuff with colors now. I don't want to go crazy with the yellow. But what if we added, I don't know, we could look at some white. And I don't know, do you think orange would be too off? Maybe those 2 colors, maybe something will spot me that I like. I don't want to put a poster. I don't want to put some kids things in here. I'm just going to look through this first. I do love these paintings. I like this one. I actually like this one. Let's make it a little smaller. What do you think? right there. I'm okay with that. I actually like that. So I'm not doing a lot. I'm going to do something over here. And I might just something. Oh, this could be cute right there. I want to make it a little smaller. The only thing is when you do this sometimes, let me go back down. Sometimes it just won't do it. Yeah. I'm going to squeeze in. All right. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that could be cute. Where's the... Okay. And we'll do this one a little smaller too. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it, and we'll do this one. Like maybe... I don't want it... Oh, that just slid right into place, but that's not what I want. I want it to be just slightly... Okay, I'm okay with that. It's not great, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm good with that. I'm done with that. It's all good. I thought though, a washer and dryer right here is one of my favorite things, but I'm running slowly out of simoleons for that. 854 may have to wait to next time around. But let me just double check. Click the wrong one. And everybody builds differently. Those animals pictures are amazing, aren't they? They really think a lot in these builds. So 500, yeah, I think it's going to be too much, isn't it? Why are they separate? Where's the ones that are together? Oh, I know. Let's just get rid of this and that. And it's right here. So what do I need? Oh, it's 1,025. So, okay, I'm going to stop with that, and she's going to wake up, and we are going to head over. Look, she's not even out of bed. It's going to go off in 2 minutes, young lady. There we go. We're going to work. We're going to work. See how fast it is? Zoom. I'm zooming. It is just unbelievable. New PC. I'm telling you. It rocks. Oh my God, they have a child. I don't know what to think about that. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves really quick. I don't know what to think. They've already got a child. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder, obviously they adopted this child. Obviously. They adopted this Hawaiian child. Okay. I wonder if this child's going to be a vampire when it grows up. Sometimes The Sims is going to be fun. So, I was telling everyone too, my idea is I'm building a world of Sims that are going to be all occult. So I am changing, like, I've already changed the goths. And so if you're wanting to know, I got, so Bella, Cassandra, and, oh my gosh, Alexander are spellcasters. And I made Mortimer a vampire. And they're up on the gallery. I kind of de-aged them too. So they are on the, or not totally, but starting them back to whatever they're starting at. I can't believe that. Okay. And so I went to do, I've done BFF, and they are spellcasters. Where did she go? Where did you go? So, and then I was going to do the pancakes this morning, just briefly. Was it this morning? Maybe it was last night. And I had them talk real quick, and I thought, oh, he's going to profess, you know, Bob's going to profess to Eliza his undying love, and she hated it. And I thought, well, that's interesting. I did not send them away. Did I send them away? Oh my God, I think I sent them away. I think I sent them away. I was talking so much I sent them away. All right. We have no idea what they like. And it is a level. That's all good. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I did. Okay. So I got to remember how to do a level renovation. I think a level means you can actually change. Let's do it upstairs. You can change walls. So we have one bathroom, two bathrooms up here. We have two bathrooms. What if we actually change this to like a Jack and Jill bathroom? And I think, and we don't even have a toddler bed. Let's change this to a Jack and Jill bathroom. Put some toddler stuff in here. I think that's a good idea. Let's go here. Yeah, I think we'll turn this into a toddler, or maybe we'll just turn this into a toddler room. And yeah, we're going to do the Jack and Jill and turn it into a toddler room. I think we can do that. I can't believe I sent them away before I wasn't thinking. It's what it is. This is not that great, right? So we'll do that wall. Have you done the interior decorator? Because this is one of my favorite packs. This is not a pretty room, by the way. Yeah, and we're just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna clean this up a little bit. Can I take a before photo over there? Oh, she's gonna go there. Good. I wasn't sure if I could do that or if I actually had to move them in. I do like this shower though. So let's. And I don't even know what colors they like. Oh my goodness. This may be a total disaster. I hate that toilet. And if it is, it is. It is one of yours too, right? I think builders like that. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of change a little bit of this one too. I might as well. It's a level renovation. I'm not adding level. I am changing it, if I remember correctly. And if we get rid of some of the stuff in here, we should have the simoleons to do it. Yeah, it's just... I don't have to do all these walls, but apparently I am. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. We're just going to take... That needs to go. And should we take another picture of this crazy hallway? Done. Done. Alright. And I like to change the traits. None of them eat. But I could say that they like music. And since we have a child, let's give them a child play. Should we call it a registered vampire lair? Let's do that as well. All right, and for those of you who have not played this renovator thing, did I get that? It's not letting me grab a hold of anything. Oh no. Oh no, I think I just did the wrong thing. All right, let me look at this again. I think I may have to build something. What does it say? Requirements restricted to the... Oh my God, it's the first floor. I didn't even see that. Well, so much of that. So, it's going to be here. So, let me just walk back down here. It's the first floor. That's all right. Well, maybe we'll build a room down here. How about that? Because they don't even use the kitchen. What if we build the toddler room here? Let's do that instead. Let's change this. Yeah. Let's do that instead. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these photos. I took 22 photos? Really? Oh, I bet that's the goth stuff too. I bet it was the goth stuff too. All right, we're going to change this room. Yeah. They don't even use the kitchen, which is interesting. They do have a beautiful kitchen, but they do not use it. And then we're going to go ahead and do like here. And I think that'll work, right? Let's try it. Yep. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I think we'll just do the kitchen. I think that would be good. Yeah, and I usually delete everything. I don't know. Do you do that, Minna? Do you do that? Because that's what I do. I usually because I look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh, and it's just like let me just redo it. And they may hate everything I do. I don't care. I don't care today. We're going to get rid of the cobwebs. They have a toddler. This toddler needs to be taken care of. Obviously, hopefully, well, I don't know. I don't know if this toddler, although I think I'm going to leave the nice stuff because maybe they are going to cook for that toddler. You know? Yeah, it does give us much more simoleon to work with. And I'm not really digging those curtains either. I'm just not. It's just not doing it for me. Not today. Sometimes it doesn't bother me, but today, I don't know. We're going to kind of dress this up. Do you change your windows? Because sometimes I'll just totally revamp the whole house and change the windows too. Okay, you look like you are dazed or something, sweetie. Yeah, you know what? The only thing is I just need to put some stuff out of the way. So I don't end up deleting it. I mean, I want that deleted. We're going to keep this because I like this. So in the home decorator, you got to be careful if you try to delete two things at the same time. You'll lose, one of them will go into inventory and you can't do anything about it. And then it makes them upset. What does that say? Tours? What's that mean, Sissy? I just saw what you posted. Tours? I don't know what that means. She's my mod and she's figuring this stuff out. So that's a good thing. All right, let's see. How big of a room? I'm going to take this whole side. Let's just get rid of these crappy windows. I never liked these windows. I guess they're good for vampires, but I just don't like them. And sometimes I don't delete these things if I'm going to keep using them because you lose money. I am thinking we could probably make this in their own little private room too. If I remember correctly, oh my God, I do all this and then it won't let me build. You watch. It will. Let me be more positive about that. So we're thinking 2, I think 4. Let me look at this. Yeah, I think 4 is perfect. I think that's perfect. House tours. Okay. I'm a little slow with the program, baby. That's why you love your mama. We do not want those in there, though. Why would we put that in there? These children are not going to be that responsible, I'm sure. Or this child. I'm thinking that's a good space. And what if we go ahead and give them their own little bathroom? What if we do this? Give them a cute... Oh, not that way. Is that the way I want it? Let me think about that. Is that how we want the bathroom to go? No. Let's not do that. Let me go back. What if we go this way? Perfect. We'll go this way. Perfect. And then we'll even give them a little space here, like a little desk. We'll put the door to the bathroom here. I think that's perfect. Is that what I want to do? Yes, that's what I want to do. Let's find the doors. What kind of... Sometimes I get rid of all their doors because they have these huge expensive doors. that take up too much room, like that. And then I give him one of the ones that I like. I like this one and I like this one. And we're going to go with this one. Right there. Booyah. And should we go over some? Maybe here. I may change that in a minute. It's enough to get me started. I know you got me. You're my girl. You are so my girl. And your son is so my grandson. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not really going to go for the whole style thing right now. I think this is one of my favorite windows to put right smack there. I know, it's weird, but I love these windows. And for those of you who do not know anything about feng shui, you should not put any bed underneath. Maybe I should use the taller ones. No, I'm going to use this one. You should not put any bed under a window. You just shouldn't do it. It's not good chi. And see, this is my favorite flooring. They've already doing my favorite flooring, so I'm just going to go ahead and change it. So it's my favorite. Let's just get on this one. And if I remember correctly, it's Control F, and then I'll turn it. Yep, there we go. It's my favorite thing to do. Hey, hippie! Says, guess what? Check him out, 100%. He's worth it. Okay, I gotta remember that. We will check him out, hippie. So hippie is been helping me, and he's awesome, and I appreciate him. And he ended up getting GTA, which we're gonna have to play together. I'm supporting Minna Sauls. If you could give her a follow, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. She's a simmer like me, and she's been supporting me since I met her, and so that is awesome. And so everybody know that hippie Sauls rated me yesterday. He's awesome, like I said. Please check him out. He's trying to help support me. We're all trying to support each other. Oh, I gotta thank you so much. Thank you. That is awesome. Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, hippie. You're awesome. How did your stream go today? I saw you on with some GTA, but I just got to see you just briefly this morning. We're trying to get her up. So it was hippie Minna that told me to put in my title or my description, to put in that, I'm trying to get viewers and stuff. He's been trying to help me out. Okay, that's wonderful. So if anyone can help out, that would be great. I'd appreciate it too. Trying to help us newer streamers out, find our footing a little bit. Trying to find that community that we want. Thank you so much, hippie. You are so awesome. And coming up maybe on the weekend, we could do us some GTA. That would be amazing. Amazing. As I sit here and I build. Let me see. I might be able to do this on my phone, right? I say that. I should be able to do this on my phone. I am learning to multitask. And Hippie, the witchy goddess, that's my kid. That's my oldest daughter. Just trying to support everybody. I'm so slow at this. It's just not right. I am so slow at this. See, DOA is on too. Well, there we go. Is that who I wanted? Let me look. I got to scroll back and make sure I'm getting it. I'm just trying to be supportive. So if anybody doesn't mind me just stopping for a moment so I can support. Yep. I'm already following Air Nation. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop in their stream to support them. Awesome. Thank you everybody for helping support each other. That's how we roll, right? That's how we make it, is by supporting each other. Awesome. And I'm gonna do this floor. Thank you so much, Minna. You guys are awesome. You know, we got a good community of streamers coming up, I believe, that want to help each other. I already have met a wonderful group of streamers like that, and so it's nice to know that we are carrying forward this same tradition of helping each other out. That's really important. I see so many streamers now that have been doing it for such a long time, that are doing well, that they're always giving back, like Spring Sims, Dr. Gluon, Lil Simsy. You know, these are my favorite simmers, but they're always giving back. Kelsey Dangerous, you know, they're promoting awareness, and this is so important, right? To promote awareness on issues, and like the St. Jude charities, they're doing that. I mean, it's really nice to know that, you know, some people may write a few of us gamers off, but it's really nice to know that we cannot be written off, because we are awesome people and we care about each other. You know, that's the legacy right there, you know. That's the legacy. Yes, I'm going to do this floor because I have to do the floor, okay? I know. I probably won't even do this room, but I got to do the floor. It's what it is. And also, another plug for my friend Minna. So, we're going to watch her stream if you get a chance Wednesday at noon Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I don't even know how to say that correctly. Get after me if I say it wrong. But she's going to do a shell challenge, and she's going to put up the shell, and then she's going to upload it to the gallery, and she'll put in, you know, what you need to put in, you know, what hashtag to use. She'll do all that day. So please join her, watch this shell when she gets it done, and then make the shell yourself. I mean, that's the whole point of doing a shell challenge, is that we're challenging. Yeah, see, just Eastern time is good. But I don't know if I said standard time earlier, and she told me, no, we're still in daylight savings. So just know, noon. And she's going to put the shell up, and I'm going to do the shell, and I'm going to stream when I do the shell too. And then she's going to do a tour of all the shelves. So the deadline is going to be, so what are we going to say? The deadline is going to be, I don't know when she's going to do the deadline. I don't know if she's, but I know what day she's going to do it. So it's just going to be September 3rd, that Saturday. This way, hopefully people are home at noon. She's going to go through all the shells and see what everybody did. And so then you could join us for that, which I think is going to be amazing. If you've ever done it, if you have not done a shell challenge, now is the time. So the day before, oh, that sounds good to me. What does everybody think? That sound good, the day before? So the Friday, which is going to be the 2nd, right? September 2nd. Oh my gosh, it's just going to be one day before your birthday, baby. My baby has her birthday coming up on the 4th, September 4th. I remember it well. We won't talk about how long ago that was that I became a mother for the very first time. Not going there. But that's all well. And thank you, Lauren. All right, please, Lauren, tell me you're going to do one. Please tell me you're going to do it. Because I want to see you build something. You haven't shared yet. I would love to see you build something. And this would be the best opportunity because it's not really huge and there won't be a zillion people watching you build, right? It'll just be us. It'll just be family checking us out. I'm not going to say anything about how old you are. Actually, we shouldn't talk age in the chat. That's something I have learned. That's a little faux pas. to talk age. I guess because there could be younger streamers, and I don't know the exact reason, but we don't want any younger streamers to be brought out, and then they have to leave because they could potentially be exploited. If that makes sense, I'm thinking that's what it is. Now, I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I think. All right, I'm getting through this. I would love for you to build, I think, and then watch her go through it, because she's building forever. And I think it's going to be so nice that everybody do something different. That's the thing that's fun about shell challenges. Everybody has a different thought. But are you going to, have you figured out if you're going to do a room yet, or if you're going to do a full build? Because maybe just designating a room might be good too. Or I guess we could just do whatever we wanted, right? Depending on how big the shell is. Yeah. And I know I'm not supposed, I'm doing this floor anyways because I need it to be a little more symmetrical in a way. I'm just saying. It's like I'm not supposed to be doing this level over here, but since we're here and we're straightening up all their wood, we might as well just do this room as well. And then hopefully they'll actually like what I'm doing. They may not, because I sent them away by accident without learning anything. That's what it is. You're definitely my emote girl. I was gonna ask you to come over tonight, Sissy, to help me figure out the emotes and stuff because that's still very much not something I know to do. So we need to get together so you can help me figure that out. All right, I need to find something nice and childlike, right? But not over the top childlike. Oh my gosh. Was that a girl? Boy? Does it matter? It does not matter. I love this one. So it does not matter. This blue, I think we could do something really nice with this blue clouds. And I want to do something in the bathroom that's really nice too. Oh, I do like these. Let's do purple in the bathroom. I'm just doing something totally out of the box that I've never done before. And if they hate it, they hate it. Right? If they love it, they love it. I think that's going to be fine. Let's look at, I don't do children's rooms that often, other than Minna on this family she's been working on. They're popping out babies left and right. They had triplets. I was laughing so hard. She couldn't hear me laughing on the other side of the screen because she's like, well, I'm just going to have they're just going to have one or two. And she promised she's going to have the Sims do whatever they wanted to do. Sim wants what the Sim wants, right? And it was so funny. They wanted more babies. And then she made the cutest little comment. It's just a cute little comment. And guess what? They had the triplets. She had to say the word triplets. They had triplets. I think it was Chaos. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the names. I remember Chaos, Mayhem. I don't remember the other name. But it just cracked me up. I laughed so hard. It was like, yeah. And they keep wanting babies. I think you've had 2 more babies with them. I think they became elders now. So we should be good, right? We should be good. Maybe we should put a werewolf thing up in here. I'm thinking. No. So that is my problem with that. So we are not going to do that. I'm not going to do bunk beds. Let's do something cute. Let's look at white beds. White and blue, I think. And let's see what comes up. Toddler. I gotta think toddler. I'm kind of liking that. but not exactly. What is this? Oh, this is cute. And we could just center that. I don't know if I want to center it. Let me see what other swatches comes with that. Woo! Oh, Minna, that's the best. Girl, 69. You just surpassed it, didn't you? Wasn't your goal 60 today? I don't remember. That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you everybody for helping her out. Oh my gosh, that is the best. See, this is what Spring Sims did for me. So, oh my gosh, that is the best. That is the best. Yeah, now we just got to get you some consistent viewers for a little bit, and then you will be making your affiliate. This is the best news. I decided I don't want this bed. Yay! I'm so glad you came today, Minna. I had such a good time talking with you earlier as I prepped for my stream. So this is good. This is good people. This is what we're talking about. We're helping each other out. I'm going with that cute little bed. I like that bed very much so. This is the best. Nicole, thank you so much. You guys are just awesome. I think we're going to have a really good community. No, I don't think. I know we're going to have a great community. We are all for each other, and that is the best. That is the best. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put in here eventually, right? Oh, that could be really cute right here. Not even a desk, just a cute bookcase. I like that. Only use 300 on that. That's good. And we could put a little desk here. Let's find one of those cutesy desks. Okay. Then I have to go to here. That is my favorite bed in this game. This one, and then there's the other one that's for children that has the canopy. I love that one. Those, I just love them. And because I'm feeling a little bit of Batu, I mean, let's just get real here. Little Batu. I love Batu. Some people don't, but I do. I love me some Batu. Batu! I love to hear James Turner say that. It cracks me up. And if y'all haven't seen James Turner, you need to go to YouTube and check out his channel, because he is so funny. And he can get in some chaos that just puts me into giggles. And I just love watching him. And Deligracy, they are so delightful. I haven't seen her do a lot of... lately. I think they've been really busy with their house trying to get it all set up. But oh my gosh, I just love them. I love them. I downloaded a really cute she did this build, and it was a rundown build, and it was for like a rags to riches type of thing, and she had to repair it. I downloaded that and I was playing in it, and I loved it. I loved doing that. That was a lot of fun. So I'm just going to put a few. I think this is looking cute. It's not a lot of stuff. I don't want to clutter it too much, I don't think. I keep switching it back and forth, trying to figure out an angle. Okay, I'm going to do the bathroom. And this is actually going to be a different bathroom. I'm not even going to put in, you know what? I'm not going to make it a bathroom. I'm going to make it a toddler bathroom. Just a toddler bathroom. Let's just do that. Because the child can use this other bathroom as it grows. And since we have the purple flowers, let's go with this crazy. This one's nicer. That other one don't look so nice. So there's one of them on here that I just do not like. He just looks kind of scary. So I don't need to do the blue anymore or the white. You did? Oh, that's smart, right? See? Oh my God, I haven't even done the 100 baby challenge. I need to do that. We're just talking about that. I've not done the Not So Berry, and I've not done the 100 baby. Yet you've done the 100 baby, what? I think you said 2 times? I have not. And I'd like to do that. And I keep thinking that I need to start that and just try that challenge. I really love this one. Let me see. What do you think? I think that actually goes. I'm shocked, but I think that really, I thought it'd be more purple, but it's these walls, but that pink, it all just matches very nice. So instead I'm going to move the potty when you first get in, because making a child walk all the way across might be a little much. And this is my favorite sink from Cottage Living. I love this sink. And we could go, I don't know, do you think the pink, this is my favorite sink. It's not exactly a matching sink, so let me look. All right, let me filter again. Let's do purple and see if anything can. Ooh, now I love that. I do love that. Okay, but we may. No, we are going to put it here simply because if we end up doing this again, we're going to put a different toilet in there. Yep, I'm here for that. And we are going to be training this child, right, to use the potty. Let's do this. And since we're going to be training this child, they're going to need toilet paper. I'm just saying. We're going to have to train them with toilet paper too. One thing I like though is if you put a toilet with a toilet paper on the outside wall, it works perfect. Oh my gosh, you're going to play Dragon Age Origin? What are you going to play it on? I love that game. But I have to tell you, I've only done it once. I mean, I've played it multiple times, but I've only completed it one time. And that was on my Xbox. But I have it on my PC, and I was thinking I might try to play it. Okay. I don't understand hippie soul, so I'm gonna let the witchy handle that. My goddesses, tell them you're trying to make affiliate. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I am really doing pretty well so far. I'm getting closer and closer every day I look. Oh my gosh, do you know my stream video I did yesterday morning, Lauren, that you helped me get that raid, which was on do you know I've had 89 views of that since yesterday morning. I am shocked. It was wonderful. 89 views. That's the highest I've had so far. Oh, you're playing on a PS3. Oh man, I've never played on a PS3. I've played on Xbox. Well, I started out with Nintendo, and it's then a Super NES. And then I had a GameCube for a while. The kids kind of played on that. And then I went to Xbox 360, and Xbox One. And ever since I've always upgraded PCs. But this is the fastest PC I've ever had. And I'm zooming. And I'm feeling it. I love this like ain't nobody's business. And we're going to put in some cute little stuff, I think. I just want to put a few cute things. Just a few cute things. Since they have a child now. Which is so surreal. Let me just say. Really surreal. That's the one. So let me figure this out. I like to do something a little different. That kind of looks like what if we do up? Do we have another? Is there another? We have that little bug. Is that the bug in everything? It is. If only we had another. We do not. So we're going to square it out. Because I like things to be a little symmetrical. What was that? Nicole dropped you a follow. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Oh, UK time. Oh my gosh. This is so awesome. We are such We are so awesome. Rating with the party. Oh, this is awesome. All right, let me figure out this. Oh, look at this cute little poster. Oh my God, I love this little poster. I did not see this little poster. This comes in the high school pack. That is the coolest poster. All right, let me get something here for the carpet. I don't know, I don't know if I really want to go crazy. This is one of my favorites. Let's see if I go out just one. Perfect. I'm so here for that. That is perfect. That fits. It's the vibe. It's what I want. It does look like Sailor Moon. You are so right, Nicole, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Like, it kind of, oh my gosh. Do you see? Okay, is it just me? We have bunny ears. Get that. I'm thinking this is some kind of a lollipop or something. But does this not look like Grim Reaper's sheath? Is that how we say it? What is that? Looks a lot like it. And then she, yeah, baby. Did you see the N7 chair yesterday? There's an N7 chair now in the high school pack. An N7, it says N7. I should have known. I should have known because it is EA, but I was so stunned. I was like really stunned. I was excited and stunned. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now all my Sims are going to have this chair. I'm just saying. I think I just want something to come in. Like when they walk in. Nope, don't like it. Nope, that's not it. I don't know if you saw that yesterday. I was so tickled. I think you did. I think you were here because I was showing Bubba. I was like, hey. No, bowling. No. Maybe something a little classier. I just wanted, yeah. So I wanted something to go in front of that door and this door. Just slightly. So let's bring it over. Well, now that goes over that. Well, I'm not happy with that then. So everything is going to go over that. Maybe I should just not worry about it. Because no matter what I do, it's going to go over the edge of that. So I'm not doing it. Okay, you go make dinner, Minna. I appreciate you coming today and checking out my stream. And I'm so glad that everybody helped you to reach that goal. I know you and I both still have goals to become affiliate. And I am looking forward to your stream on Wednesday. So again, just to everybody, please check out Minna, her stream on Wednesday at noon. She is doing a shell challenge. And she's going to put the shell up for everybody. And we want everyone to participate that sees this to check it all out and learn how to do a shell and make it up. And we're going to have fun. Oh, you're awesome, Nicole. Thank you. I think you're absolutely going to love it. She plays music, too. She's got a lot of wealth of information on The Sims. You're going to love her. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you later, Minna. All right. This is good. This is really good. All right. Let me make this just a little smaller. Okay, that works. I covered both and I'm fine. Let me just change the color of it just slightly. Let's do the blue. I'm doing the blue. And I don't see the lamp that I wanted. I will grab a lamp. This is a great, great day. Best day ever. Oh, and my other daughter, she made dumplings for the first time. And she made homemade dough. And it's the kind of it's steamed dumplings, I should say. So she made her first time to make the homemade dough. And then she did there was some meat, I don't remember what meat it was, and cabbage and carrots, and she put it all into the did the whole thing, and it was really good, very good. I have not made dumplings. I've done yakimandu. Hey, she made some for your son that it's just the dumpling without any filling, because we know how he's like about filling. So when we're streaming over, you want to come get a little something, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. So my daughter doesn't live very far from me either, which that is a blessing for both of us. True blessing. So I've done 9,000. Considering I don't know everything that's going on, maybe we'll put in a, what do we call that? A dollhouse, maybe? Yeah, maybe we'll do a dollhouse. And I'm just gonna shrink it down just a little. Maybe we'll do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. Sometimes they just seem so big that I just don't want them to be so big. We're gonna shrink that. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do it this way. My bad. And I'm just gonna pull that baby back here, and this one's gonna go back there. That works for me. That works for me. So I'm okay with this room as is. I mean, it would be nice to put a little chair in here, like to sit in and read, but they can sit there. And with that, I wonder, should we go ahead and move the door right here? Yeah, I think that would be better. And we are going to figure out how to put in. We're going to leave this oven though. Oh, I'm going to make a couple changes to the kitchen. Which I click on bathroom instead of kitchen, which is crazy. All right. Let me see. I love to put bars in that look really good. You know? And we don't even know what color they like. They've been using white. I'm thinking one of them likes the white. So let's just go ahead and go with the gray white. Let's just do that. Let's just do it. I think that's fine there. I haven't done the wall. We need to come up with some wallpaper or something. Yep. And we are going to leave this, put this here in the corner, and then we can get rid of that. We're going to move this over here. I hope this is going to go well. I keep saying that, and I need to be more positive, don't I? I need to be more positive and not say that I hope it's going to be well, but that it is. So for those of you who are not aware, I'm also a metaphysical practitioner and minister. And you really need to talk things into being and be positive. And so this is a lesson to me right now that I need to be more positive. I'm going to get rid of that bar. I think that is cute, and we'll put a little table here. And I'm wondering, am I able to remove this? Oh, I can. And this? Oh, can I get rid of the walls though? Let me see. Can I destroy this wall? Booyah. This is what I want to do. Yep. That's exactly what I want to do. Open that up a little bit. It's too bad we couldn't. I don't think we can move anything out. I'm going to see. Can we move any? Oh, we can. Booyah. Booyah. Doing it. We just did it. We just did it. We just increased that. That is so freaking awesome. I did it. That is perfect. I might put a wall back in here because I opened it up a little bit, and we probably could open it up even more, couldn't we? Okay, you know what? I need to undo that. And the reason is because of this. I forgot. It won't give me the money. So we're going to get rid of all of this. Oh, this is the best. I didn't think I could do it, but I'm doing it. Doing it. All right. So we can bring this out. But does that mean we can bring this out? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even better. Even better. Don't need that. Do not need that. Better, better. All right. Because I have move objects on, this stuff is just floating. So we're going to get rid of this. This is so awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and put a wall in here. Oh my gosh. This is, so we are really changing this, which is amazing. I am so glad that I am doing this one. It doesn't matter if they don't like it. I will move them out and I will move another sim in here. They do not have to like this at all. As long as I like it, that is all that matters. Alright, so we've got that. Let's do the wallpaper in here. And maybe, should we put another wall in here? Go ahead and do it like this. Yep. Let's do something a little different. No, let's not do that. I'm thinking a pass-through would be nice, but I'm not going to. Let's just make it more open. And I have no idea what they like. Oh, Jay says sure. What is Jay saying sure to? What did I miss? What did I say that we missed? Because now I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks good, right? And I'm good with this flooring, so that's good. And we'll go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and treat this to this still. I think we're going to be good there. Moving this over here, maybe be smart. I'm going with my favorite. I love this lamp. This light, I just love it. So I'm going to continue with that one there. This one can stay in the dining room. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm changing these windows. I'm changing them to my other windows that I really, really like. Because I can. Oh, next time paint another purple wall. All right. All right. We can do purple. We could do purple. Let me see. Because purple, I think, would go in here. Let's see. Do we want a soft purple? Ooh, why don't we just get a little expensive? Booyah! What do you think? I'm digging it. I could go with that. It goes with this. It goes. Yes, it does, because I'm going to do the windows too, and that is going to look amazing. Right here. Let's go with these. Let's go in the center. This is something I like to do. So we're going to slide this up a little bit. There. There. Down a little bit. There. There. Nope, let's do those. And shall we do the same thing over here? This is my witchy part coming out. He's yelling, yes, yes, yes. My grandson approves. My grandson approves. That is awesome. That's all that counts, right? If the grandchild approves, then that is it. All right, look at that. Look at that. Booyah, and symmetrical. I don't know how I did that, but I'm here for that. And then let's go ahead and do this here in the center of that. And here's the cool thing is we can do here, and this we should be able to flip it. I just have to get it hold again. There we go. Booyah, booyah. Maybe we'll bring this over though. Let's bring it over. That's 2. We're gonna center it by 2. And we just have to bring this down ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. There we go. You can't notice. So I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. And then because we want some little more purple, let's do a little purple lighting here. And then we'll find a really cool table. Well, let me do this. I think, yep. Oh my gosh, how much is it going to cost? I'm at 8,000 and these are 800. That's a little iffy though. But these we can do 1, 2, and there. And we will switch it up and do the gray. I know there's a gray. Well, we'll just use the white because that goes. Perfect. Perfect. Let me do my T. I'm getting in the T pose now. The T pose now. Here we go. Let's see. Dining room table. I'm checking every now and then to see if my grandson has said, Mima, you need to do this. And I think we can do, oh, those are the one tables. I'm looking. What does that look like? No, that's not gonna work. Although that potentially could work. I love this table. This is amazing table, but this is a huge room to have that little tiny table. So we're going to have to knock the purple off and make it a larger table. Let's do the, is there a gray on this? It's kind of off-centered. Let's do this one. Let's do this, and we're going to go over to here. Let's do it in the center, right there. Look at that. It works. It totally works. Because I want to put the bar back in here too. Because I think the bar would be really important there. I think it would be great. This is sitting pretty chair. I don't know. How about this? Oh, this one. And it's that. Because it matches, right? They don't eat. But they could have a banquet. You know? It could happen. It could happen. It won't, but it could happen. But we're going to put that there. And then let's put a bar over here. It's amazing once you start getting rid of stuff, how you can really take whatever they have and make something really nice with it. I don't know if that... I'm here for that, actually. So we did have this here. So let's just move this back there in front of there. That's perfect. That's actually perfect, but this needs to come over just slightly. We do not need to put them sitting at this bar. I'm okay with that. Oh, Jay says good night. Tell that sweet little boy good night. You tell him, I'll say, Mima loves you. I love you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, sweet dreams, my sweet boy. I will see you tomorrow. All right. He's just such a sweet little baby. I know. I may be a little jaded because he's a sweet little baby. I'm a little jaded. Let's get real. He's my grandson. He's my only grandson. And he is adorable. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we're doing because it's cute. All right, that is good. We do need something. What else do we need? I am not putting a baby high chair in here because God forbid if you actually have one. They haven't fixed them. So they're very difficult to use. I didn't save that sink. And I think I got, oh, where's the coffee pot? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, coffee pot's fine. Let's put the coffee pot there. We can get rid of that. I was worried there for a moment. I thought, what did I do? Because I already messed it up once, but it's good. And I thank everybody for sticking with me and watching this. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. My goal is to get to affiliate, and I appreciate all your effort to help me get there. That is like amazing. Totally amazing. I know we got a lot of fancy stuff right there, but I love this hot pot. And I'm thinking it would be nice to have a hot pot on the table. Not that vampires are going to be using it, but we do have a child in this house now, a toddler, and that toddler potentially needs it. I do know what that toddler needs. That toddler needs some popcorn. So we are going to put a little thing right here for the popcorn. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Crazy as it sounds, that's what we're gonna do. Let me get the right, is it this color or this one? It's this one. Is it this one? I think it, no, that's not the one I want. I want this one, right? Is it this? I gotta check. No, that's not it, because that looks funny at the top. It's not that one. So it's got to be this. So it'll be this one. And the corner. Yeah. That's fine. And now we're going to put the pop. All babies need popcorn. I figured that out. Not just with my grandson. Okay, a lot with my grandson. But my Sims, we're putting blue. And ice cream. And it's going to be blue as well. And we're going to change. I don't think can we do those in blue? I don't think we can. I don't think they have blue swatches, do they? Yeah, they have this other blue. Purple. Okay, we're going to change that to a purple swatch. Purple. 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 I don't think there is a purple with this. Is there a purple with this one? If there is, we're going purple. Purple. Sound like that that show when he's like turtle. I can't remember the name of it. Some Master of Disguise or something. Which was one of my daughter's favorites. The Baby was one of her favorite shows, movies. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put in my favorite. I'm not seeing it. I love the small one. But I wanted to put the larger one in. And I'm just, why am I not seeing it? Maybe I went too far. No. I will see it. Sometimes. You ever go past something over and over and over to where you just say, okay, done. I'm going to close that up. I'm going to go over to this pack. Because I know what pack it is. Why I can't. Oh, wrong size. That's why. We're going to go with this one. And I think I want to do it there. And we're going to do this. I think we are going to do that right there. Yep. And then we are going to change these. I really don't like these. But we are doing a level. Gosh, we still have lots of simoleons, don't we? Well, maybe we should move this out a little bit and go ahead and put. Let's go ahead and put these here. Is that even going to work? I do not know. Because I still have move objects on. It seems to be locking into place okay. So we'll see how that is. And I think we're going to need one more light. I love this light. We're going to put one here and we're going to put one right there. I know it doesn't match this one, but this one is special. I think we're going to do that. I'm okay with that. And I wanted to move that. I still have some simoleons to spend. I I gave them quite the renovation there. This is really cool. It's a level renovate. Does that mean we have to do the whole thing? Maybe we should do the whole thing. They do like that, so I don't want to get rid of that. But I hate these chairs today. And you know what? We'll get rid of that too. And let's just... Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's put a TV and a fireplace. Let's just do it up, right? We're doing it. I'm doing it. They're like, you're taking all of this away? Yes, we are. Because it just doesn't work for me right now. But I do know that they like the organ. And if they don't like the organ, I don't know what's wrong with them because they always liked it before. And we're going to get rid of that. Oh. Let me just get real. Let me just change. We're doing the entire level. I should have just realized that. We are doing the entire level. Yeah. That needs to, that can stay. That can stay. Yep. All right. All right. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're going to put the fireplace. Now I really got to look at this. Where are we going to put the fireplace? And we can turn this into the nook and the fireplace. Okay. Yep. Maybe we'll just slide that in there. It actually slides in a little better. Let's just slide that there. We're going to put a fireplace here. I love the fireplaces. I love fireplaces. I mean, I really love them. Every sim home I've ever done has a fireplace. The only time that even the tiny small houses, I'll figure out how to put a fireplace and a TV over the top. Because I love it. And I have couple favorite. I love the new cottage ones, other than sometimes they're a little high. But we are gonna do this fireplace. I love the cool thing about this fireplace is you can put stuff in the side, and that is awesome. So let's put the fireplace in. Let's grab, and I don't need to grab that one, do I? So that's 4, and that's 3. So we're just going to grab this one, right? That's fine. And then as we have this up, we're going to get gaming. We're going to slide that gaming in there. Is that cool or what? It just slides right in there automatically, locks into place. And now we are going to put in a really nice couch, like from the new packs. I really don't care if they like this or not. I am really happy with this right now. It's like you look at this and like, oh, did they like it? And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the new high school pack. Because there are some really good stuff in it. Where is the high school stuff? It's the next one. There it is. If you don't have this pack, let me tell you, it is amazing. And we're going to go ahead and go with this. And let's do the black. Let's just do the black, because look how cute that is. We're going to do that. The chairs from this pack, this is my favorite chair. And if you watched my build, or this is it. I love this chair. I have it a lot in my the build. I just did the build. Why can I not think of the name? I'm just thinking, let me move that a little bit. Let me move it a little over some. Yeah. This way has a little more of a pass-through. The Pepper Wine. The Pepper Wine boarding house. I kept thinking board, but it's like, that's not their name. It is amazing. It is so amazing. I did that, and I was so thrilled. And I put these in because I love them. And should we go with we're going to give them a little bit of a black theme up in here, right? That's good. Give them some cute carpet. What we got going on? Look at this carpet. I love this carpet. If it could be bigger, it would be better. Oh, there we go. We're going to bring that up right there. All right, let me go back maybe. Let me just slide up a little bit. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm doing it. doing it. Yes, I am doing it. All right, now let's see what I need to fix this. All right. Ugh. We're just doing a full renovation. And let me get this back down. I know everybody builds a little different, and this is kind of how, you know, there is no wrong way to building in The Sims. That's all I gotta say. There is no wrong way to build in The Sims. All right, I'm gonna put that there, and we are gonna give them windows, and we're gonna do these windows because we already did those in the kitchen. I'm gonna give you that one to get a little light in here, that one to give it a little light. We are putting some light in here for these vampires, whether they like it or not. I mean, they should be a little more sophisticated. I don't think I want to put one there, though. They should be able to handle some light, by God, right? Maybe one. Maybe one right there. No, I don't want one coming in off the porch for there. But we will do here. Or will we? Let me think. Oh my gosh. See, what if we move that off center that just a little? What if we off center that just a little? So when they come on the porch, I wish I could. Can I move the porch? Can we move it? Oh, look at all this stuff. I think we can. I don't think we can move the sidewalk, but I think we can move the porch maybe. Oh Lord, I made it smaller. So yeah, I think we can. I think we can. Does that mean we move this here? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm giving them really the renovation. What did I just do? Was there two there? That doesn't make any sense. That's okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was like worried there for a moment. It was not going to let me do that. I was a little worried. Maybe we should just go ahead and pull that out. And maybe do one more. I will. I'll tell her. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. I super appreciate everything you've done. You are awesome, Hippie. Thank you so much. And I'm building over here. I'm like super building. And then we're going to go ahead and move that over one more. Let's just... Oh, I just got copied it. All right. Booyah. We are really doing this up. And I just don't think... I can't get rid of the wall. It's okay. Because we are doing it. Yes, we are. We're doing it. All right. Okay. And so, since we're still doing the first floor, I want to put... Oh, music. Let's put some music in here. And one of my favorite things to do is to get this one, the Grammophone. I just love it. We're going to go with the dark one since this is dark. And I like to slide it right behind the couch. I don't know why I like it behind the couch, but I do. It just feels like when you were a kid or something, you know, parents were trying to decorate in the house. I don't know. But I love that right there. And the toddlers will always go up there. They will always go to the radio and they'll always play. It's very cool. And now we're going to do, let's put a little study nook right here, I think. Oh my God, we can put some gaming stuff up in here. And then I can show my daughter how cool it is. We're going to continue with that same dark feel. I think we'll slide that maybe even... You know what? Maybe not. Maybe since the music is over there, we'll slide the music over here. And then do that right here. Yep. I'm doing it. And let's continue to go with that vibe. The dark vibe. This computer stuff is awesome. I mean, really awesome. What do we got? That one or this one? That's it. Let's go with this one, and let's go with that. Perfect. Yep, we're doing it, and we've done that. So now let's grab. Let's do something. I'm still going with that same color vibe because I think it's kind of cool. I'm just going to slide that in there, or nope, let's slide that in right there. So I'm trying, I've got move objects on, but I'm trying not to go crazy with the move objects and still put things in good places. We're going to go with this, and maybe we'll put that here. And we are going to continue with that chair. It's a little different, but I like it. I know there's some black stuff going on in here, but I think it's going to be fine. I really do think it'll be fine. And I could be wrong. You just never know. Sometimes you don't know which way the sim is going to roll. And let us put... I was thinking... Let's go ahead and put... I mean, they have a small child. So let's go ahead and give them something like knitting. You know, maybe they'll like knitting. And... let's put in the violin. If I remember correctly, they do like the violin. If I remember, they like music. And we could go ahead and put in a camera. Should we put a camera here? Let's put a camera. And now I want to do a little bit of, I don't know, what do you think? Let's put, oh, Grogu, duh, but he's not that expensive. He's my sweetheart. I love Grogu. Oh, because I'm going to put Grogu here, always in the center. Let's see if I can get Grogu. I don't know if you can see him. Let's see. Can you see him in the camera? Let me look. Yes, you can. Let me, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Let me try to pull you down through here. Let's see if you can see this. And I'll rub his head. You gonna do it? You're not doing it. Uh-oh. Did I turn it off? Did my grandson mess with you? Let's see. Are you out of batteries? What? Let me see. Oh, I think... There we go. Is that the coolest thing ever? Do the force. He's doing the force, man. It just, I love him so much. I love him so much. And so, let me stick him back up here. Okay. I'm just smushing his nose. Oh. Yeah. Can you see everybody? If I can touch you now, will you do it? I don't know. Let's see. Is that like amazing? I love Grogu. It just kills me. I love him so much. Yeah, we love you. We love you. Yes, we do. All right, so you can see I'm a little bit of a fanatic, but all is well. All is... Okay, he's in demo mode. Let me fix him. Oh my gosh, let me fix you. I think you need to go back where you were. Can I even feel it? Okay. Let me get you out of there, baby. I know. Okay. Let's put you where you were. Let's see if that'll work now. Okay. It does. Let's... Doing the force, man. Doing the force. Okay. Love him. Just saying. Love him. Now, let's see. So, we have our Grogu here. As you can see, we have him. What are we doing? We have 400 some mullions left. So let me just kind of take a look. Oh, we still need to do in here. Oh, I spent a little bit more. Let's get rid of the camera. Okay, we don't need the camera. What I'd like to put in here is a mirror on this wall. I got rid of that toilet, so I need to put a toilet in there and a mirror. All right, it's all good. Maybe let's get rid of this mirror. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that mirror, and I am gonna put my favorite toilet in here. Should I? Yeah. No, let me not put my favorite toilet in here. Let's put in Sims 4 time, right? Woo! I know. Don't you just love The Sims? It's like, yeah, baby. It's Sim time. We're going to put this portable potty in there. That's good. And now we're going to look at these. There's a specific, the new one. We're putting that there. And we're going to give them this. I haven't touched that floor because I'm just going to go ahead and leave that floor there. Did I do the wall in here? I don't think did I take out that wall? I did not. So that's good. Okay. So let us put in a table. And I think the best way to find the table is to use the accent tables. I love these tables, by the way. Some of them are amazing. Some of these accent tables are so amazing. Not all of them, but some of these are just absolute. Like, I love this one. Let's see if we can get this to work. It's just not going to work. That's okay. I'm not going to go with the aesthetic I'm thinking of. Although some greenery could be very cool. What are we looking at? 450? Yep. We're putting that in. I think that kind of goes with that, actually. The greenery with that, I think that goes. I do. And let's see if we can put in a cactus. Yeah, let's do a cactus. Shall we? Yeah, let's do a cactus. And we're getting rid of that eyesore because we've already upgraded them. Eyesore, gotta go. And you know what I'd like to do is that pompous. There it is. No, that's not it. All right. Is it this? Oh, this is kind of cute. How much is that? It's 50. 50 is good. 50 is really good. You know what else we need? We need that. Let's just put something up here. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's just put something small up here. Is there anything that's small? Because I have no idea what they like. So we're going to put that there. I mean, I really don't know because I just messed up and didn't ask them. I sent them away by mistake. Oh, that is cute though. 133. I mean, we could save them a little bit of money, right? We potentially could. And I think what we'll do, we're going to do this. Is it 9? Yeah. Let me just make that a little smaller. And it's 9. One more. There we go. We're just going to kind of slide that right there. I'm good with that. I got my sugar skull in there for my baby. Sugar skull in there for my baby. And we potentially could put a little rug on the front of the door since I made some changes. We could. I just have to make sure I'm in the right zone. I say this one is good. We'll just do this one. That's kind of fitting. All right. So I have no idea how they're going to respond. Oh man, I need one more light in there. I don't have any light in here. All right. So let's get rid of this $180 chandelier. And potentially we can put this light in here, right? All right. And we can put one right here. Okay. We can put one here. And we went over budget by 7. So let's grab that and sell it. And now we have 58 simoleons. Let's look at the decorations really quick, and we'll just put this up there. I'm okay with that. Now, no idea how they're going to react. I went crazy, so we're just going to take some pictures. I think we're just going to take some pictures, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to take some pictures here. I'm fine with this. I think it looks really good, actually. I didn't put anything on the walls in here, but, you know, it's all good. I'm just going to take some... I'm going to spin around and take lots of pictures, obviously. Alright, and... I'm going to do a door. Here we go. Look at that. That looks good. I'm okay with that, you know? Now, I have no idea what they're going to think. And we're going to go ahead and grab a shot of that room. Let's go in here. I don't remember how many photos I took or what I took. I just don't remember now. It's what it is. But I just love, look at this, a cute little room. I didn't put anything on this wall, but that's all right. And I'm just going to take pictures because I can. And I think that's good. I don't think I need to take any more pictures because none of them are probably going to line up the way I want them to anyways. And let's just call the clients to the home. See? All right. Bedroom. Are these all the ones upstairs? No. That's good. Let me do... That is one upstairs. So let's do the kitchen. Where was the kitchen one? Really? Right there. Okay. Dining room. Dining room. That hallway. We'll say that's the hallway. We're not doing that. That wasn't, no. But you know what? That, we could make it look like that again. That. I don't know. Let's just do that. Let's do that. This is going to look really funky. And you know what? It's okay. It is okay. It's not going to match up, and it's all good. I wonder how this is going to be. We're finding out. I don't know. But I have absolutely no idea how this is going to work. I don't know how she's going to like it. But we're going to do that. We're going to do the whole thing. We're going to walk through it with them. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I have no idea how this is going to go. No idea. All right. Shall we let them burn up outside or shall we reveal it to them? Come on, Heather.
Innovation. Huh?
Wow, they're fast. Oh, look. She's in there playing already. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's happy. Okay, they all look a little happy. Look at that. They all ran in there. Now they're coming back out. This is just a little buggy. Hey, I heard you became friends with Caleb. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Where did you go? Why are we going outside? Do you believe this? They're walking around. We're going to go. And then he disappeared. All right. It's what it is. Yeah, it's what it is. I got those reversed. It's all good. Yeah, it's what it is. I'm okay with this. Some craziness, but I'm okay with it. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I do love this room. I hope they end up liking it. Yeah, my heart wants them to like it. But if they don't, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. If they don't... So we're going to go ahead. She likes that already. Look, they're already playing. Can we go in? Check this out. Look. And then we're going to just check this out. And Check this out. We're just doing a whole bunch of check this out. Look, we gave her a bed. That should say a lot right there. And how about we check that out? I don't even know what style they like. Or this. Sometimes. And he looks like he is already just fascinated with this. Check this out. It's amazing. Can we do check this out? And he's just staying there. Maybe we'll do it. Check this out.
Slecken.
Not one of them care. They're in there playing.
Sparsa.
Okay. Finally someone shows up. Oh, God, you had a good time. Oh. And let's do this. Got you some music.
Ispa. Mohanya.
Look, got you some music.
Upla.
And what? Right there.
Kubu.
Look. Check this out.
Tas Bespinau.
Who is it that I'm only doing?
Ispa. Mohanya.
Is there only one person? It said ask client for their final verdict. And it only shows one instead of three. So I guess it is going to be Caleb. Maybe. I think it's just going to be Caleb. And let's just talk to him a little bit. Let's enthuse about photography.
Ifu Kimba.
Heartfelt compliment again.
Imbo. Yazip Lenarg.
I'm really surprised. We'll discuss latest trends. Let's see what happens. Feels a little buggy. Maybe I didn't click the wrong thing and it just bugged out.
Oga Riz Bonkira.
Oh, Shoba.
Guess we're gonna find out. Are we there? We're not there yet. I am not giving him an apartment key. Well, how about we talk about the couch? Check the couch out. Can we check out the couch? Alright, let's check about the mirror. Can we talk about the mirror?
Tas Bespinau.
Oh, he's ready.
Fro Luz Kirga.
And it's just him, so we'll see. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna, I like the house.
Huh?
He loves it. Oh my gosh, we did good.
Oh, Mosti, Buddy.
We did good. Yeah, baby.
Oh, dag.
They said, nice work. The clients seem to enjoy their newly renovated space. That is freaking awesome. Considering I have no idea. But I've done them twice before. So sometimes those things stay. Sometimes they don't. But sometimes they do. So that's good. That is really good. So we're going to roll home. It's still buggy, so it should have made me leave, and it didn't. That's okay. They'll fix it eventually. It's all good. We're going to roll on home. She's going to hit the end of the curb, I think, and then, yeah, we're fast forwarding through this. Did they just go by Vlad's house? His was listed. His is more complicated. I think he has a level. I mean, I couldn't do it, but he had a level renovation as well. I did his before, and I was so thrilled with it. I absolutely loved it. So we have a little more money, which is good. And I need to finish this, but let's make a couple paintings. Still early. It's 4. We could do a couple paintings. She can earn some more simoleons. She'll sell them, and then we can finish that closet.
Huh.
I think I know how I want to do the closet. I definitely want to put a washer and dryer and the hamper, and then we can get the closet done. I'm going to speed her up for that. So if you're just joining us, we are just now doing the interior. I call it interior designer, Heather Hart. And I played this on my PlayStation, but now I have a PC that's faster than that PlayStation. So, ooh, we just made some good simoleons. Let's do one more. Let's do a landscape. And so now I'm redoing. I redid her, and I'm kind of going back through that path a little bit. and she's in a scenario. So her goal is to make 1,000,000 simoleons, and we've done 2 designs, which I'm excited for.
Brew.
I'm really excited.
Skuma.
This is really good. I'm excited. It's excellent. We're having an excellent time. This is good,
Nar.
good. Are we done with that yet?
Lunkus. Jabeen.
I am trying to get to affiliate, so even lurking helps me, because I need to have consistent viewership, which is wonderful. Got a lot of people out there that's helping, and I've already mentioned in the earlier in the chat that we have a friend, Minna Small. She is doing a shell challenge on Wednesday, and she's going to do the shell, put it out there, and then she's going to take care of it, and she's going to do her own shell. And if you can download it from the Sims gallery, and she'll give all the information, what hashtag to do, and then on it'll be due on Friday, September 2nd, and then on Saturday she's going to tour all of them, which is amazing. And I'll be doing one and live streaming it once she gets that done. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm sure everybody's going to be very excited about it, her putting this up. So tune in. If you like to build, definitely build. But even just going through watching everyone's builds is going to be amazing. Okay, let's do the let's do the closet. And let's do the closet. That's my plan. And we're going to roll up into the Dream Decorator, because that is my favorite right now to do a closet in. Then I need to do show all. That's the only way I can find everything. She should have this already. Yeah, she should have that already. Well, look. I think I still have move objects on, which potentially is good and potentially not. Sometimes that messes you up a little bit. Alright, so, oh my goodness, sometimes it does. I'm going to go ahead and do the square. And I wonder, actually I think that looks pretty good. Is that the one I want, though? I'm thinking of the thing to put the shoes in. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Because there is some cabinet and some shelving in here that are really cool. It's been a while since I did this. The last time I did hers, I did it like so. I've done this closet so many times, but I keep doing it just slightly different. This is the one I'm thinking of, but this is not. This is the one I'm thinking of. It is. It's this one to here. And then I usually like to do shoes right there. The only thing is if you get too close, they disappear on you. Really? Really? It disappeared. Unbelievable. That's okay. I'm going to do the square again. Let's just go ahead and put this in. And I'm going to have to change this, I think, to my camera options to the 3. Sims 3. I'm not very good with this camera option, so, but I can see then. See, I want to do the Sims 4 way. And so just bear with me as I'm trying to remember how to do this. But this is what I'm thinking. And then we need to do, I am thinking this one up here. And then we'll give her some clothes. I think it's at the end, yeah. So she's got some sophisticated clothes. We'll go with this one, and let's put that here. And is this the everyday casual? And that's for kids. Sophisticated. These are professional. I'm going to say she's going to have some professional clothes. All right, so that took care of that. Yeah, let me just slide this down just a little bit, back a little. Okay, and then there's shoes in here, and I want to put some shoes. And so she's going to have different shoes. Let's slide that. Can we slide that over a little bit? I guess not. Well, that figures. She is going to have some different styled shoes. We'll put that there. I know I'm putting a lot of shoes here. But she likes her shoes. Casual kicks. We'll just put one of those. Alright. And I believe I used to put stuff down below. Let's see. I don't know if this will fit. No. Certain things fit in these and certain things don't. Like these shoes potentially. No, that's not even going to fit. Let's try that. No. Then we're not going to worry about it. Not worrying about that. Not worrying about that. Let me move forward. Okay. Let's move back. That's kind of cute. I actually like that. And we're going to put a couple boxes. Just a couple different colored boxes. And we don't really need, but I'm thinking she's going to keep a couple design things up here in her closet. Like, you know, for room decorating or something like that, that she may take and take with her. That is not working up there. It doesn't want to go up that high. So she would store here in the closet, like these are some swatches. Is that not going to go up there? That's going to go there. But she may store a couple things up here. And that doesn't want to go up there. Really? I just put one up there. Is that the wrong one? Just not going to go. This is me trying to do the Sims 3 camera because it's been forever. Just saying. And we're still doing good on simoleons. Oh my God. I'm just not used to that. And I want to get... I love this painting. And so I think that painting is perfect. I love that painting. Oh, I'm trying to turn it around and it's not happening. Trying to turn, it's not happening. Woo! Here we go. Let's see. You can tell I'm working it. I'm working it. All right. I really love that one. And let's do... I'm not feeling that for that wallpaper. This I like. All right, let's put that there. I just want to see it a little better. Okay. Yeah, let's put that there. And what I'd like to see something very different. So that is not working for me. This is not working for me. Really? Let's not do that. And then please forgive my camera movements. I am gonna get there eventually. I just do not... I imagine if I took a day and just used this again, I would be back doing it again. And maybe I should do that because I am planning on playing The Sims 3 again. Because now that I got a faster computer and everything seems to be going faster, I thought, you know, this would be my opportunity to do that. I changed my mind. Let's look at this one. Yep. And I'm going to do this. I have this thing about putting light around it. I just think it looks good. That's all I'm going to do right now because this is like driving me crazy. This camera. All right, we're going to turn. Am I going to turn? Yeah, we're going to do this to move this way. And then that goes this way. Okay, and then we can make it go over. And then I go forward. Oh, forward. All right. Okay, no. And my mouse is getting farther away from me. Let me just say, it's kind of funny when you think about it. And you're like, well, whatever. But you know what? Okay, now go forward. Turn. Forward. Back. Okay. All right. Back. Oh, this is back. Okay. It's what it is. We'll put the laundry in here. I think this is good. Remember where to get the laundry at. Bathroom. And it's usually this one. I like this yellow one. I mean, I like all of them. And I'm just going to hold the Alt down and slap that into place. And then we'll go to the study. We'll do the indoor activities. And we should have it. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and do the yellow again. So I think that's just working for me. But maybe we'll just move it ever so slightly so it doesn't cut into that. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. We're not quite done. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cannot play. I don't think I can play in this. No. I can't play in that. It's because I guess it's not right now. This is just craziness. So I need to do camera. And I'll apply that. And then I'm back to my booyah self. Look at that. Now I can manipulate. See, I can grab that with the left and turn it. I'm used to doing these differently. All right. So I'm good with that. And let's look at our phone. And we'll go ahead and do the line up for the next. Oh, no, I don't need to do the phone. The next gig, right? Oh, we're doing good. What is she now? Oh, she's already interior decorator 4. That's awesome. Okay. She's 4. She's doing good. Let's get the next gig. All right. So we have a room renovation with the roomies. And then we have a room renovation with that's Kiloa. And we have a level renovation with Scott. Oh my gosh, they have a level renovation with Scott. That's one I'm very tempted to do. I am really tempted. Hey Bobby, 666 Hail, how you doing? I'm doing good with The Sims. Right now, I'm about to the stream is going really well. I thank you so much for that. I am about to select the gig for tomorrow's renovation. And I think I'm going to go with the Scott because it's a level renovation. So the level renovations, I can make changes to the walls because they have a crappy house. I'm just saying small, but we could actually remove walls. So I'm going to do that. And let's see. She needs a shower. Go take a shower, hon. So this is Heather Hart, and she is my interior designer. And I actually created her and played her on my PlayStation. But now that I have a faster PC, oh my God, Caleb, what are you doing here? Why did the vampire, I just did his house. Why do you think you can just walk in? Oh my God. Did she tell him to leave? That's crazy. Why is he in here? I think I need to do something about that. Like, no visitors? Oh my gosh. I have to do that so I can get to the door. If not, I can't see the door. Here we go. No trespassing. Disallow vampires. That's all I'm saying. So now he can go away because, you know what? I think we're friends now. He's probably gonna come because we're friends. And can we just say send home? Send home. Bye.
Ooh, Udrip.
You're freaking me out. Totally freaking me out. I don't remember him asking to come or anything. Crazy. But she's had her shower. Everything is going well. So how are you today? How are you doing, Bobby? You doing all right? Did you stream? I can't remember what's going on. I'm a little slow today. I had a long day at work. No, I take that back. It wasn't really long at work today. Oh, girl. It's at 1942. 42. Thank you so much for the follow. 42 is my favorite number. That is the universe telling me that when I see 42, that my universe is aligning and everything is right. So if you've never seen, so there was the movie called The Secret and a book called The Secret. And then that author wrote another book, and I was reading that, and she was talking about, she told the universe when she sees something, like she sees horses. So anytime she sees a horse, and, you know, for whatever reason, if it's in a magazine, a live horse, whatever, that she decided that's what it is. So she told the universe, when I see this, that is you telling me everything is right. So for me, that's number 42. So I just saw 42. That means the universe is lining me up and everything I'm doing is correct. So thank you for that. I love it. Okay, so you don't stream. I couldn't remember, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate that. Do you play games? I don't remember because we just briefly met when I was streaming yesterday. So do you play games then? Oh, she's eating. Because I'm a gamer. Just saying. One Pump, my buddy. Right. There's my buddy. My GTA buddy. I told my son, I said, oh yeah, I played and we need to play together. We need to do some GTA together. Of course, I told my daughter after I moved all my equipment, I'm going to put this in here, and she's going to go to bed. So after I moved all my equipment, she's not tired because someone's making noise, that I need to do something different. Oh, you don't play since you have kids? Oh my God, are you kidding? I'm the first gen gamer. My children are second gen gamers, and my grandson and my two granddaughters are all gamers. They're third gen gamers. That's the way we roll, man. It's all about having fun. So Jack Canfield is he wrote A Chicken Soup for the Soul, and he's a wonderful teacher. And Jack says, if it ain't fun, don't do it. So that's kind of our philosophy. If it ain't fun, don't do it. But we make things fun. So everyone's been doing really good. If you get a chance, if you could go and follow Minna Small. I'm going to try and type it in. I think I'm supposed to put the, let me do that here. I think I do the @ right? I'm typing on the wrong thing. What the heck did I just do? I just typed on the wrong thing. I am so sorry. All right. I got too much stuff going on. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me try it from here. Let's see. All right, you know what? Let me switch over. Let me just go to here. This will work, right? This will work. But she has been really wonderful to me, and she's doing did I do that right? No. I don't think I did. I am still not got it all figured out. I just have to do that, right? Did I do that right? I tell you, One Pump, you've been so nice to me. You're awesome to help me out as much as you had. You've been just really awesome to me. And I don't know, we're not traveling with Miss Hart. She's staying. I'm just typing away on the wrong. I have my laptop here, and I was thinking, oh, I'll just type it on my laptop, but I type it on my desktop. It's what it is. It's what it is. I put an exclamation point in there. That is wrong. That is so freaking wrong. I'm gonna get it, I swear to God. Now when my daughter was here earlier, she was helping me out, so I'm gonna try that again. And it was like, can you do that, baby? Let's try this. There is no explanation point. Let's try that. I don't know. It doesn't seem to work for me when I see it. When they say to put an @ in front of it. I don't know. Wait a minute. I didn't even read that. So I need to do the exclamation point, right? Oh, Lord. So I do the exclamation point. Then I do the @. I am learning slowly but surely. Did that work? No, that didn't work either on my end. Maybe, am I supposed to enable something in the chat for that? Let me move back over here. I will get it eventually. I swear to God, I will get it eventually. And I know you're over there just a giggling and laughing at me, just like last night. Just a giggling and laughing at me when we were playing GTA. I swore I did that, but maybe I didn't. Okay. Let me do that right now. What did we say that to do that I needed to do it in the chat? And what was that again? I will get this. I swear to God. Oh, so you separate that out? I know. I could have swore I did the child. Let me just look. So I know there was something I was supposed to do with the cloud. Really? Well, that's not working for me. I swear I love you guys so much for having you guys all have the patience of Job. Oh, you know what? I think I just need to click on this for the CloudBot, right? I think it's over here because I do have my Streamlabs up. So let me click on the CloudBot and let's see what it says to do. So I'm supposed to do, it says don't forget to mod Streamlabs by typing mod Streamlabs in your chat. Okay, so let me try. So I'm supposed to do this. Let's see. So it says Streamlabs is already a moderator of this channel. Okay, that's what I got back. So that's not right. So that is, I do have the CloudBot. Is this? I have no idea what you mean by adding that command. And of course I'm looking at this on the, so I don't know what it's supposed to do or look like, I guess. I have a feeling of what I'm going to need. Oh no, Dr. Gluon is doing a stream. Anyways, Minna Small, if you could follow her, that would be awesome. And I need to figure out how to do this. But Dr. Gluon is on as well. And if you want something chaotic, he is amazingly chaotic. I probably won't watch him. I don't know if Spring Sims is on or not. I don't know how I check to see who's on, I guess. I don't know how you guys are just multitaskers. You guys are amazing. Spring Sims is on, and I've kind of finished this. So help me get through this. Click on the CloudBot, then go to where it says Add Command. And there should be a preset command for shoutouts. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, I'm at I'm there. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me just figure this out. Let me see. Well, I guess it might give out personal information. Let me not do that. Okay, and you said to go the CloudBot, then go to where it says command. Okay, commands. I see commands. And it just says add commands. So do I add command? And then what can... Oh, okay. So there's a template. So I can add the lurk command, right? Okay. All right. I think I'm getting it. And then it says the template command. So I can do the lurk. And then reply in chat, permission everyone. Oh my God, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Thank you. Oh, maybe you did that the other day for me. Thank you. Wednesday, she's doing a big stream at noon. Okay, what's the other command I should do? The ISO, that's the one. Okay, or not I, but, and that's everyone, right? So I think I did it. Oh, it says permission moderators. Okay. So oh my God, I think I did it. Oh my God, I think I did it. Oh, it came up. Oh my God, that is so cool. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All right, so now I need to do what? Let me see. Let me go back to this. And so I can type in her just in case I need to practice, everybody. So I'm going to type, oh my gosh, I'm just going to do the @ Is that what I need to do? Or that just highlights her? Is it if I did the @ and then... Did that work? I don't think that. Let me do that. Did that work so you could click on it? No. Oh, so you have to do... Okay, let me try again. I love you. You have the patience of Job. God bless you. Thank you so much. So I am going to, that's okay. So I'm going to do, right, you told me that. So I do this, SO, and then I do @ And let me see. Did I do it? Oh my God, I did it. Yay! Winner! Winner! Oh my gosh. So I have another question for you guys. So maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but you guys are awesome. Now I can go back and look at these commands better. Oh my God. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm just excited. Okay. So maybe you know, or you can help me with this. So I would like to, everybody that's here, I'd like for us to go raid Spring Sims because he is the biggest, dearest person in my heart. But if I go and click raid, do I just end my stream over here and we all raid at the same time? Or how do I do that? Do you guys know? So my stream will end. Do I click end stream and then raid, or do I raid and then end stream? I know that's a lot to ask. I'm going to get there. So I raid. So if there was any things that I wanted to do on my stream, like I wanted to put my social media, should I go ahead and put that social media up, or should I just raid and then do it? Because I don't know how to do that. So let me show you. So I'm switching over. Here I am. Yay. Should I just transition here like this? And then end the stream on this would probably be the best way to do it, right? So I'd hit, instead of putting all my other stuff that I have on there, if I want to rate, I got it. It popped in my head. And so, oh my gosh. One Pump, I love you. I love all of you. You guys have been so wonderful to me, and you're helping me. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. And Girly Girl, thank you so much. All of you, everybody. I have nothing else to say that other than kindness to all of you. Okay, so you say raid, then do it. Okay, all right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit raid, and then I'm going to end the stream. And we are going to, now when I hit raid, I just have to, it's going to be Spring Sims. Okay, so Spring Sims, if you don't know, I'm just going to put this out here before we go over there. He's absolutely wonderful, and he's a big simmer. He's been doing this for years. He's absolutely wonderful. And when I've been following him, he participates with everybody in his community. And when I went there, I told him I was so excited. I only had 13 people left to get to 50, and I was excited, and because I've been going there so often and I'm subscribed to him. Do you know he had 72 people watching him, and he told them that they needed to everyone follow me so I could get to the 50. So that's the kindness. So I'm not asking anybody to go and ask him to do that, because we know that it's wrong to do that. And I didn't ask him. I was just excited. He asked me how I was, but he did not have to do that. I mean, he's one of the famous, simmers. He's been on television and everything. He is the kindest. So I want to rate him, because that would make me feel really good to do that. And if we could give back and give him a shout out when we get there, that would be amazing. I know he's the kindest person. So we are going to go raid Spring Sims. Are you ready? Here we go. I got to find it. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Let me not do that. Raid. Here it is. Raid. Spring Sims. And he's got 136 on. We're starting the raid.